guys, welcome to Artificial Conversations, where we include, influence, and inspire you. I'm Tag.
What's going on, y'all? It's me, Nick with 2 C's.
What's up? I'm Garsha, aka That Songbird, and we do have a special guest for you guys today due to Ari's absence, so I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hey, you guys, it's DZ Dallas. Thank you guys for having me aboard.
Well, guys, how y'all doing?
Hey,
Man, I'm tired.
You better wake up.
I'm awake. We here. We ready.
you can't be tired.
Shout out to Ari.
Yes.
We miss
Hey,
you.
yo.
We need more men on this show. They putting all these women on here to defeat me. I don't like this.
So
Man.
how's it
Really?
going, Miss Daisy?
It's going good. It's going good.
Great,
Yes, ma'am.
great.
Thank you for being on the show.
Man, I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays, girl. Look at you, girl.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes. Okay, y'all. Well, let's get into this upside down side.
Yo, y'all, let's get it in, though. We ready for this upside down side. So let's talk about what's been going on with the world today, the world of music, the world of entertainment, period, today. Let's talk about these beefs.
Beefs.
I remember back then, beef was like one of the major, it's like a major influence almost back in the day.
Right.
Like, remember on BET used to have the documentary, like, what's beef? Beef is when you look all that, man.
yeah.
Come on, man. Like,
Right. It wasn't so much controversy either. It wasn't so much, people killing people because of the beef. Nowadays,
Man.
it's like,
Yeah.
what didn't Drake, one of his bodyguards just got shot?
Yeah, man, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
because you got crazy fans, so you gotta
Right.
be careful. Because you might just want to go back and forth, but then your fans are taking it serious.
yeah.
So it's
Right.
like a different day and age.
Because when you think about it, sometimes it's not the artists who
Yeah.
are telling them to go do that. It's not the artist
Exactly.
saying that. They're not even worried about who's doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fans. It's the people in their entourage. It's like you're guilty by association.
Yeah.
Right,
So-
right. Have y'all heard the beefs? I haven't really listened to the Kendrick and the Drake beef. I just don't even like to listen to it.
Yeah,
It's just,
like
it's too much.
Like it's
Yeah.
Kendrick and Drake. Then it's Drake and Rick Ross. Then it's Drake and
Drake and everybody.
his Drake and his hairdresser.
Drake versus
It's something with everybody.
Right. And then they was kind of cracking on J. Cole for kind of backing out of the beef, which I commend him for doing. Because
I get a brother a handful,
Why
yeah.
would we
Yeah.
be? Yeah. So it's like,
Yeah.
I would have backed out too. I'm like, look, I ain't got time for this. Y'all want to keep going and back and forth. And, it's just
it's not paying
worth
you to beef, so why do it?
Right.
Right, J. Cole said I'm
Exactly.
vegan, so I'm vegan. But no,
I don't beef.
right,
I'm veggie.
right.
Right.
But what's
I know, that was
sad
corny.
is like this beef, you got Shaq coming out to rap again. Like Shaq beefing with
really?
Shay Shay.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I didn't get a chance to look into it.
Clips and shit. I do watch it.
Yeah.
Shaq got a whole diss record on Shannon Sharp right now, so I'm just like, dang.
Yeah.
When Shaq come out in the studio again, you know it's gonna be something crazy. I want to see Shaq Fu come out in the game again though, like that Shaq Fu game on Sega. I ain't played that. I'm showing my age. Okay, no, I'm just.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think I
Shaq
played
Fu. They had Shaq Fu on Sega, then they brought it back on PlayStation. But yeah, Shaq Fu, the little kung
played
fu
Sonic.
game.
The Hedgehog.
Sonic with
Yeah.
Sega. So yeah.
Right.
People in the comments, if y'all play Shaq Fu, y'all let us know. Because I know I ain't going to play Shaq Fu back in the day.
I know. I'm like Shaq Fu.
Yeah, Shaq had a game. He was a basketball player that knew kung fu and all that kind of stuff.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Now, what would y'all say the upside is to these beefs and things that's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think one
album
of the
sales.
things, album sales, and then we
Yeah.
talked about lyricism, like being
Yeah.
able to see who actually can.
Who can actually
write.
go? Who actually
Yeah.
about that life, about the rapper life.
He said about that life.
Yeah.
Because I have to say, like, I was Team Kendrick as far as like lyricism and being able to kind of put everything together.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And if J. Cole would have kept on, then I would
Yeah.
have been straight J. Cole.
Yeah.
Because, man.
But
yeah.
Kendrick just came out of nowhere. Like, it was like, what? Like, I hadn't heard anything from him. And then
Right.
with the beef, it was like, damn, I forgot he was good.
Yeah.
I feel like if J. Cole would have stayed in, it would have been a fair fight.
Yeah.
Because J. Cole and Kendrick going
They're
head
kind
to
of
head.
on the same kind of vibe in
Yeah.
the way that they do music.
Yeah.
So
I'm not a fan of Kendrick's voice. in a sense.
Sometimes he
it's-
does these kind of like animated
Yeah,
voices.
yeah, and it's all.
But you want Drake to sing in a beef against him? You know that
No, I don't want no
you right
singing.
now.
It's just his voice. For some reason, I just can't.
Take him back to the grassy. Is that what
Man,
it's called?
Degrassi, oh yeah.
He gonna pull up in a wheelchair talking about, come on, now what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Okay, and what would we
funny.
say the downside? Of
Everything.
this beef? Everything.
Doing it, period.
People
To be-
losing their lives,
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Losing their lives, just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
it's
just
too
kind of
much.
creating discord, like even going back to like the 90s, even like they tried to make R&B beef with like Brandy and Monica
Oh,
and
yeah,
all of
right.
that.
It's funny, the
It's
boys
like
and
playing
girls.
people against each other instead of celebrating their differences, trying to compare people.
Right.
But didn't they make music together, beefing with each other? Though?
Yeah.
Like they made a song together, talking about each other.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a freestyle or something.
Yeah, but I think that would make so much more money, like Cardi B and Nicki. You make so much
Yeah.
money. Do an album together.
Mm-hmm.
She said helpful.
With the beef,
Yeah.
music's supposed to inspire people and be something that the kids can listen to, and not have even the kids beefing, because it's crazy.
And people fail to realize music and like film, like entertainment period, that is one of the biggest influences, the biggest parts of education nowadays. So like when the kid learns their ABC, how do you do it? A, B, C, D, E, all that. So like when you sing it, it helps you learn it.
Right.
So yeah, that's how I feel about it. But that's our upside downside today. So if y'all have any comments or anything I want to add to it, let us know. Get us in the comments.
All right.
All right, y'all. Today we're gonna do things a little bit different. I know y'all used to seeing us having the games and everything like that, but today we're doing something called the AC Showcase, where we bring our artists to the stage or to our forefront and be able to perform, give us a little magic, you know. So today we're gonna have our performer, and our guest is gonna be none other than drummer Medrick Meds Greeley. Give him a hand, y'all. Come on now. Y'all give it up one more time for that amazing performance right there, man. Come on, man.
That was great.
And we got it again. My boy Medrick Meds. Greeley, what's going on, my God?
Peace, everybody. How y'all doing?
Man, this brother's a legend in Dallas, man. Come on, man.
Yes.
It's kind of weird to hear that, but yeah, I guess I can take it all in now.
Definitely, man. You got to.
Receive it.
Well, look, here you ain't got no choice, man.
Yeah. Because I feel like if you say name like top drummers, I feel like your name's gonna come up somewhere.
Oh wow,
So.
now that's humbling because man, the monsters I know in this city alone, Dallas is it like they come out with sticks saying "wham," and so to even be like considered in that breath, that's thank you so much.
Most definitely. You deserve it, bro.
Could you please just tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, where you come from, how you start, how you get started?
Good one. Born in Dallas, believe it or not. Born in Dallas, but I was raised in New York, Jamaica, Queens. And I moved to New Orleans and got that texture of New Orleans because most of my family is from Louisiana. But up in the New York area, I always tell people I'm only 3.5, 4 years older than hip hop itself. So I grew up when it wasn't even called hip hop. It was called the Get Down. And it was damn near illegal to do what we call hip hop now, that is so worldwide. So you had to sneak in clubs and you had to sneak out and got word of mouth on the trains where it was. If it was in Brooklyn, the Bronx, if it was at Times Square, whatever, then you got to be there. So that's the basis. That, and believe it or not, at the exact same time, I got introduced to playing or trying to play drums in church. So I was so fascinated with just the musicians over there, I couldn't focus on the pastor or anything like that. So my mom's just, you want to go over there? Yep. Sure do. Sure do. So the good thing is they were so embracing at the time that all my shyness went away. But I was still that kid. I never touched the drums at the time. So what I wanted to do was just be behind or just kind of soak it in. And this completely let me do it. Fast forward, I didn't know those group of people were Timothy Wright's whole band.
Oh, wow.
So, and if you know anything about the 80s gospel, Timothy Wright would probably be what Kirk Franklin is right now. At the time. So everybody in that band was the elites of elites. So they're the ones they're patting on the back like, no, bro, go ahead, knowing I was messing up everything. Fast forward again, once again, hip hop and gospel music at the same time. So gospel music and the influences there gave me the courage to play drums. And then hearing hip hop music and feeling hip hop music, I should say, not even hearing it, feeling hip hop music the way I wanted to, I got to interpret it when the lights went out and benedictions happened, when I finally got to play drums. So those things meshed together. New Orleans, when I moved to New Orleans, it made me reset what I thought about drums. And learned real quick, I beat drums. I don't play drums. so they, once again, another embraceful city. The stereotype about New Orleans goes away when you start living there. And you realize how close-knit and how family-oriented, especially in the music community, that everybody is. So they have their little competition, Southern versus Grambling, but really it's really like friendly competition, those type of things. But that goes on throughout the whole city. And that just sharpens everybody's skills in whatever they're doing. And then from that point, I decided, you know what? I'm learning organically because I never had a lesson on drums in my life. But I'm learning organically. So I took it upon myself. Okay, I learned hip hop and gospel from these two places. Let me go to DC and learn go-go. Let me learn, let me go to Virginia and figure out what they're doing. Let me go to Detroit to figure out the Motown sound. Let me go to Atlanta while Atlanta's popping. So I went to 7 different other states. And then I was like, you know what? I've never lived in my own hometown
Oh, wow.
past 6 months.
Wow.
Let me go live in my hometown. And I got here and everything I had been searching for, everything I had been looking for is all right here. And I was like, okay, I'm home. I'm staying home. So
See, y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? 'Cause they always crapping on
Yeah.
Dallas.
Saying I have to leave and all that
Come
stuff.
on back.
well, no, I will say this as a musician, the life lesson of that, I got it backwards, wonderfully. But the life lesson is no matter where you are, because if you're in Philly, Detroit, Atlanta, whatever the case may be, my theory has been play for your city more than you play in your city. And when you do that and shout your city out as much as possible,
Yeah.
then when you come back home, the embrace that you usually wouldn't get because everybody's so used to seeing you,
Yeah.
then it automatically comes back.
That makes sense.
So I keep that mentality. In the beginning, I definitely did. Now I'm so homebody that if it don't make me more money to come back after I've been on tour, it don't make any sense for me to leave. I make more money here, get more opportunities here than going out. So I'm gonna spend half the money coming back home,
Yeah.
then it's pointless. So,
Yeah.
but you have in the beginning definitely to hone your craft. Obviously, learn who your community is, but try to play outside of your city more than you play in your city, and then the city will come to you. So.
That part. Yes.
Real good advice.
So when you decided to move back to Dallas, how did you get yourself out there and get your feet wet in Dallas?
Believe it or not, the Profit Bar. A lot of people don't remember the Profit
Yes.
Bar.
Everybody You ain't from
Listen.
Dallas if you don't know about the
Right.
project.
Yeah. Them Wednesday nights was terrifying but inspiring at the same. I call it frustratingly inspiring.
Oh wow.
Because you want to throw your sticks across the room or throw it and then like you want to just pick them up again like, oh, I'm gonna get it. So
Right.
so me not knowing who the elites were when I came to my own city, I just adapted to the people that was there. I'm like, oh, this is an open mic night. That's all it is to me. So I get up there not knowing who RC and the Grits were, not knowing who Robert Sputzy Wright was, not know who Gino Lockhart was. I didn't know these people like physically, but I've been listening to them all my life. And I'm like, wow. So I get up there and then I finally start learning their resumes, and now the timidness is coming in like, nah, I don't want to be up here. And then I'm watching all my peers and my friends sit up against the wall and they don't want to get on the drum set. And I'm like, why? And like Cleon was the main drummer for RC and the Grits for Erykah Badu. And he would literally say, I feel so free when you get up there knowing that you're not going to acrobatically mess up the song. You're going to go up there and play the music. So I can literally leave, go do what I got to do, and come on back knowing that everything's intact. And you're not going to have the ego when I say it's time to get up.
Right.
So that was the beginning of that friendship. And then it created a whole bunch of different friendships, and realized once again, more and more I stayed here, how much I've been listening to Dallas influence everything from pop, gospel, R&B, jazz.
Right.
The whole West Coast sound is really a Dallas sound, i.e. DOC. The reason why you know who NWA is DOC. The reason why you have Snoop. His first band was half of RC and the Grits band.
I didn't know that.
Mentioning Robert Sputzy, right? I think they were called the Snoopadelics.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And so that was his first first band. And then after that, it kind of snowballed where a lot of people know Terrence Martin, but Terrence Martin went to school here. And so his whole allegiance as far as being a musician comes from here. So he's a Dallas, Compton kind of person. So, but yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Just, yeah, that's how I got here, and that's how I end up staying. And because the music here is just, there is no sound. There is a sound in Dallas, but we're so much chameleons that it kind of thins out the sound, so to speak. Like Philly has a sound the moment you hear it. Detroit has a sound the moment you hear it. Atlanta has a sound. LA has a sound. But Dallas is so diverse that it feels like we don't have a sound. But oh, trust me, we do.
They think Dallas is known for just the boogie and dance music and all that kind of stuff.
Nah, Lady Gaga's band, Lauryn Hill's band, Justin Timberlake's band, all these major bands come here to recharge before they actually go on tour.
That's major, man.
And so you can imagine at the Freeman, like just being at the Freeman, and all of a sudden, all of Lady Gaga's band is just in the crowd, just soaking it all in, and then they go on tour.
Wow.
That happens all the time. I watch it happen all the time.
That's news y'all can use.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
If you watching right
taking
now,
notes.
just know. Yeah.
I mean, do you play rhythm spoons?
No. Do
We
not
can get some
answer that
rhythm
question.
Please don't
That's
answer
a black
that.
man. He play the spoons. You don't ask a black man that question. He play the spoons on him. Come on, man.
The irony is, because I couldn't afford drums.
If you say you play the spoons,
I
now.
played everything, anything in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Anything in the kitchen, I turned
Any
everything
pots.
upside down.
Yeah.
Any good drummer did that as a kid, and most definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every you can tell which one's gonna actually do drums. That's gonna be their main thing. If that happens,
Right.
if they can't stop doing this
Yeah.
while they're talking to you,
A pity pat on the pit.
on everything, everything has a sound, and they're gonna make it have a sound. So
Did you get in trouble
a lot,
as a kid
a
from that?
lot.
Put my
Because
dishes
I mean,
back.
well, outside of guitars, the noisiest thing to a parent is drums.
Yes.
So the first thing I go, I'm like, yeah, Mom, I want to play drums. Oh Lord.
Right.
Oh, you can't play them while I'm home. Oh, okay. So I'm a 3 hour, 4 hour kind of playing person because I had those 3 hours between before she got home.
Wow.
I just watched the Video Music Box and
Talk to yourself.
taught myself.
Man.
And every time any video came on, I just played the track. Hence the reason why I'm known for staying the pace of the song. Like when somebody sends me a song,
Right.
they would literally have to say, get a little bit more creative. I'm so used to staying right, what they call stay right there. I'm so used to it that I literally have to get out my own head and actually kind of come out the pocket.
Right. Speaking of Video Music Box, who are some of your inspirations?
Oh,
as
man.
far as like top hip hop artists?
Top hip hop artists, let's say top, of course you would do that. I would definitely say Rakim because the song I Ain't No Joke came out in 1986, 1987. I was 9 going on 10. And that song did not come out my cassette box, my boom box, for a whole year.
Oh, wow.
I learned that whole album back and front, but that song, that I Ain't No Joke, he set a different pace. Everybody else was party, 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 yell, yell, yell. And he was that laid back, I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. You know, it was that it was really, really smooth but aggressive at the same time. Like letting you know, like, look, I ain't the one to be played with, you know. So that made me start writing, since a lot of people don't know I'm an ex, well, I shouldn't say ex because I still write. I'm an MC. Battle MC at that. So I actually my first battle rap was so horrible I went home crying. But my pen the next weekend was to the point where everybody thought I had somebody writing for me.
Yeah.
So I aspired officially to become an MC before I became a drummer. And then life happened, of course. Me not knowing how hip hop is gonna go far, and me looking at it like, well, drummers can play till like they 80. We ain't seen an MC past 20 yet, you know, especially being that hip hop is brand new. I don't know any 30, 40-year-old MCs, especially at that time. So I was like, oh, this is a fad. Let me go this way because at least I can pivot this way faster. And that's how drumming became the primary thing. So
You still got 4 more to tell us about. You said your top 5.
Rakim.
Oh, wait, and he probably has some youngins out there like Googling, what's a cassette tape? Some people don't know what that is.
Yeah.
So Rakim is number 1. MC Light, because I'd never seen a female on
Yes,
TV
like-
with that type of aggression. We've had females on seat once again, party.
Right.
And we've had even the treacherous, the Furious 5 plus one more was the first female MC, but she was once again in that party realm. But when MC Light came out, Cram to Understand You, Cha Cha Cha, it was like, I ain't never heard a lady MC like this before.
Get a roughneck.
So that's my number 2. Number 3, legends. It would definitely be Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane was
Good job,
well, because
His
he
whole
was the
style.
first major serious but comedian kind of
Yeah,
person.
That's true.
LL Cool J is definitely the person that created the term GOAT.
Yes.
The person that created the term greatest of all time
Most definitely.
probably should be most people's number 1. Because he's done everything. He's reinvented himself so many different times. And he is the first MC to go from I will beat you down. I need love.
Give me a-
Hip hop artists don't really too much do that.
Yeah, that's
No.
true. That's true.
No, it's
You don't
one
see it
it's
like
one or
that.
the
It's always
other.
about beef. Give us
Well-
some love.
Well, it's I get people are trying to find themselves, but because he started so young, he started like in his basement at 14, the first album at 16, record deal at 15, going on 16, and you had I think he had a 20-year deal with Def Jam from that point when he was 16 years old. A 20-year deal. Who signs a 20-year deal knowing? Anyway, so that's so that's what 3. That's Big Daddy Kane. That's Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, MC Light,
That's
LL. That's 4.
Top 5?
Better be a good one.
I'm gonna go ahead and take MC out of the realm and put Jay Dilla there because Jay Dilla as a producer and MC has influenced not just hip hop but every type of music. The reason why that music feels a certain way is because of this one man, and he was so dedicated to hip hop. As he was passing away, he taught his brother and his mama how to use the MPC to get his ideas out while he's on his deathbed.
Oh, wow.
So that's how dedicated
awesome.
he.
Yeah.
My last concert, seeing him, he walked out. He came out in a wheelchair, and he performed. So I'd never seen anything like that. And like I said, on top of that, the musical influence is nuts. I mean, anybody from Slipknot to Questlove will tell you how like they will start tearing up talking about him because of how big his influence is. So Jay Dilla, I would definitely have to put in my top 5.
That's amazing when they're able to cross genres and like have respect for people that I mean, from rock to hip hop to whatever.
Everything. There's an orchestra right now every year on his birthday that does an orchestrated version of every song he ever puts out.
Super cool.
And that's from Erykah Badu, because a lot of people don't know he's produced for Erykah Badu, Slum Village, The Roots, Tribe Called Quest. He was in a production group with Q-Tip called The Armor, and Q-Tip loved him so much he was like, I don't even want to produce no more if I can't produce without him. So it was that bad.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, my question is mentoring. Are you into that? Do you do that? And how can somebody, if they're interested in it, how can they get with you on that?
Good question. I stumbled into mentorship and it was purely to show the 2 parents that I had at the time that I was talking to that their kid did not need 17 pills before he went to school.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I promise you, I grew up in the worst of worst places in New York, and half of those kids were smarter than everybody in school, and all they needed was something to do. And most of the time it goes into music or dancing or something like that. So I was like, give me 6 months with him. Give me 6 months, and I promise you, you'll have won't just have him better in school. He'll be more attentive. He'll be more popular because he'll be more conscious and just aware of himself. So he's going to be a magnet to a lot of people. And sure enough, within about the 4th, going into the 5th month, we did more talking than learning how to play drums, and then he learned how to play drums. So the point of it was to get him out of the I can't do it, nobody likes me, I'm a failure kind of mentality. Right. To let him know it's cool to not be the best at something, get better at it, and quietly get better at it. Then when you come out and you're better at it, everybody's like, oh man, you the man. Yeah. So it helped them do that. And now he's Ethan, my man. Ethan is now a prominent, not just drummer, but he's a business savvy kid. Graduated top of his class, one of the most popular people in school, and they took him off all his pills. So all the ADHD, ADD, all the stuff they had him on, all went away. So mentorship, So I stumbled on it, and then because it was just to prove to them that that it wasn't the case. And then from that point, because I have a mentor, I was like, well, I now have to pay it forward continually. So when anybody that needs it or wants it, I'm freely. There's no, usually most of the time, there's no money involved. It's only money when it comes into, all right, if you really want drum lessons, I got you. Mm-hmm. But if you want mentorship, I can hear it like coming from the parents or whatever the case, and you're like, let's keep the price low. I'm gonna spend an hour with him. Mm-hmm. I don't need y'all around though, because while y'all around, that kid, male or female, is going to still feel like this. Yeah. But the moment you're not around, man, bro, I hate tuna.
It's true.
So, and then to learn that, from him, it's just like having a therapist, but this person he'll filter before he goes back to the parent to let him know. Because in therapy, you can't tell. It's closed in between those two people. Mm-hmm. In mentorship, you can go back to the parents and go, hey, look, this is what your kid is dealing with. Don't even bring it up though, but just ease this in. That let them know that you're paying attention. Yeah. So yeah, mentorship is a big thing. It doesn't happen often, but when it happens, I can feel when it needs to happen.
Okay, that's great.
Now, before we go, I'm gonna do something for you. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Let's see if I can do this real quick.
What is Nick about to do now?
I do a little something.
He's always up to something.
So now, she ain't here. Well, I want to get you one of your biggest fans on the line for you right there.
Oh!
So,
hey,
as y'all can see, look at So, we had to call you. Oh, we got Medrick on the show today. So, you got any questions for Medrick?
Yes, Lord. Yeah, man, how you been, man? You been away?
Oh, man, no, I've been around.
What you been up to, bro?
Everything. Just staying busy.
I'm already knowing. I heard you about to go on tour, huh?
I was. I decided not to because it made more sense for me to be home.
I know that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
All gotta do what's best for us.
Yeah.
We miss you, Ari.
Hey,
Man.
We miss you.
I'm keeping your seat warm.
She's keeping your seat warm.
You been replaced like Woody on Toy Story.
Hey,
All right, so we'll holler at you.
hey, man, I'll see you when I get back.
All right, see
Absolutely.
you.
Be safe.
Lord.
Peace.
Boom.
Man,
See, family gonna always show when you
You
need
said
them,
we
goddamn.
include.
Yes.
the story behind that lady, how I got to meet her is just it's so funny. It's so organic. It was just happened. She just kind of watched me play and she was like, "Nah, I ain't never worked with a band before. I ain't got my band yet, but you my drummer." So
Man, tell me where they can find you, man.
Oh man, I'm on everything. Facebook, Instagram. Well, let me not say everything. Facebook, Instagram, what is it? TikTok, and that new thing, Thread. The three.
It's a part of
those
Instagram
are the,
kind of connected.
yeah, those are the 4 things I'm on. I stay away from what is now formerly known as Twitter and now X.
Yeah.
Because it's just a lot of comments
Pornographic.
and no, just a lot of like comments
Man.
without reading what was before it.
Yeah.
Right.
And so instead of
They don't click and look at
no,
things,
this
they just comment.
okay. That's the truth, and I'm gonna run with that. So
Right.
I at least with Facebook and Instagram and all the other stuff, you can kind of scroll back up to see
Yeah.
what's going on.
Exactly.
But so that's why I stick with them. Plus, I don't do anything personal on social media. Most of my stuff is advertising for just what I do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tell us. I know you told us like about your social media and all that, but you have to mention this duo that you're a part of.
Aha.
Yeah, come on now.
Before you go.
Yes. The name of the group duo is Brand New Funk. It's spelled absolutely weird because Menace got high before he. Anyway,
It's not weird. It's unique. That's what I'm saying.
Very
It's unique.
unique.
yeah.
Minutes,
But
we didn't say it. He said
Right.
it.
No, he know it because he tells the story all the time. But that was another, once again, Instagram. Right as the pandemic was, coming out of where people can go outside, we were both so hip hop kids, basically. We are big on community. So hip hop is known for bringing people together. And so he knew who I was. I knew who he was. Fast forward, I was like, hey man, let's just get together. And he was like, well, shoot, I'm outside right now. I'm like, well, I'm not on tour.
outside.
Yeah, I'm not on tour. What you want to do? And he was like, bring your drums. And I was like, all right then. So we get outside, and the first song that he plays just when I start playing drums was DJ Jazz and Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Brand New Funk. And part of the reason why he named that is because there's a part in the song where Will Smith, a lot of people don't know, he's an extremely great MC. And I mean that on the highest level.
Man.
He has this part where he says, you should have seen the people dancing and shaking and moving and bobbing the beat. I'm playing the lyrics and accenting them. He stopped the song, goes in the mic and said, I don't think y'all understand what just happened. I'm gonna play this whole song again. So we played the song 3 times in a row, and he said, I got goosebumps every single time. And we just kind of kept doing that every time I wasn't on tour. And it became a thing where we took over a whole block in Deep Ellum, and to the point where the cops gave us the block. They would block off the place for us, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So Brand New Funk is we hone on doing nothing but classic hip hop. Now, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, we dabble in to let you know that we know what's going on in the streets with the new stuff, but we stay in a realm of, we want you to have that ability of getting goosebumps and smelling where you've been when you first heard the song, remembering what the type of shirt on that you had, like remembering the girl that you was with when you heard I Need Love or whatever the case may be. So we got a lot of fans from Germany, Canada, that literally come and visit that one spot at the Armory on Sundays, that one little spot. And we have been at capacity for now 2 years straight.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
2 years straight. Yeah, it's we play in other places. The Armory is the absolute showcases where you can feel us in your chest. But we play at the Freeman, we play at the Revelers Hall. But yes, Brand New Funk has taken over my life. I was in 19 bands. I killed almost all of them. I'm now only in 6. So because it's taken off. We're now playing in front of legends. We are getting more other stuff coming. I can't wait for y'all to get this news and stuff. But the main thing that's coming right now is us playing. We're not playing in front of Rakim. We are playing. We're playing with. I'm sorry, Rakim. Raekwon from Wu-Tang Clan. Raekwon the chef, dear good friend of ours now. And he loved us so much. He was like, nah, I don't want y'all to play in front of me. I want y'all to play with me.
Great.
So
I want to pause on that. He said we not playing behind Raekwon the chef. We playing with him. WIF with Raekwon the chef.
Together.
Yes.
yeah, and it's gonna be a joyous time. We've already sold like so many tickets, and most of the tickets are from people from out of town.
That's amazing.
It's so weird to know that there's people from Japan that's literally gonna be there. And to have some of the Wu-Tang members, I can't say who's coming, have them coming in just to guest show up. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts.
So Dallas,
we will be in the building.
What day is that going to be on?
That is June 29th. So it's far, but it's close.
Oh yeah, it comes fast.
So
Yeah.
Dallas, we need to buy the rest of those tickets so
Yes,
Dallas could be in the
I'm
building
getting
too.
mine today.
Dallas needs to represent because Raekwon is an extreme believer in Dallas. He lives here now.
And where will it be at again?
Echo Lounge.
Echo Lounge, okay.
It is. If you know where the AAC is, it's right across the highway.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Come out. Come out.
We will have the details in the comments for y'all. Address, everything. Be there because we will be there ready.
Yes, yes.
So it seems like you're real busy. What is a typical off day for you? I know that's gonna be a quick, little small answer because
No,
you're
believe
busy.
it or not, because of the pandemic, I became a producer as well. So now when I'm not playing, I'm producing. So I'm doing music for artists. I actually owe Nick a song, so that's on camera. Now,
I'm stamped.
I'm just honored to hear him say it out loud to me. Look, I'm out here just ready.
I
Look,
had an idea for a whole song almost 4 years ago now, and it was everything.
you telling
everything was-
everybody how you work with.
Yeah, well, I was trying my best to lyrically try to get him something, but then in the process I became a producer, and so now I'm trying to mesh both the lyrics and the production together with it. But I want to make him a theme song, and it still will happen.
So I think
Look.
Nick should have like a country theme song.
A country, look, I can do it now. Look, but now my thing is, I am willing to wait on this brother because if y'all seen that performance he just put on, I am willing to wait on whatever magic he brings on this theme. So y'all hear me say this now. I do not care. I appreciate this brother for what he's done.
So yeah, that's what I do on my off time. That is my off time, is to be not behind the drums, but behind something that allows me to have 10,000 drums. So
We definitely appreciate you for coming, man.
Well, guys,
we
we'll
appreciate
have
you.
all of his information in the description box below, and so you guys can check it out. We'll also put the information for his upcoming show and his website and all of that too.
Yes.
One more time, give it up for him. Give it up for him. Come on, man.
thank y'all.
All right, you guys, it's time for our AC Spotlight.
For today's AC Spotlight, we would like to feature one of our very own hosts of Artificial Conversations, singer-songwriter, hip-hop artist, model and actor, the very dope Ayo Ari. Can I get a Ayo? She is no stranger to the stage and putting on a memorable performance. Her style and rap cadences alone are a force to be reckoned with. Now get ready and save the date because we would like to invite you all out to her show on next Friday, June the 14th at 7 p.m. And this is going to be at the Crook's Kitchen inside the Dive off of Freeway 75. Address is 215 North Central Expressway in Richardson, Texas. We hope to see you all in attendance. And this is our AC Spotlight.
All right, y'all. I know we done had another amazing show, another amazing episode. But you already know what I got to do. I got to give my incredible thought. My thought for today: if you want to succeed in life, get rid of those yes men or the yes people. Because if everybody is telling you, you doing this, you're doing great, you're doing good, but nobody is actually giving you the real, you don't need them around you. A lot of people don't understand that people will run around and tell you that you're doing an amazing job, but they're not going to tell you when you're doing bad because they want to spare your feelings. Don't keep that person in your circle that want to spare your feelings. That's why I don't want nobody in my circle. I want somebody in my square. I want people that's gonna be in my corner and not just around me. So if you keep them people around you, you're not gonna get where you want to be. You're never gonna make it there. So that's all I have to say on that. Just make sure you have the right people around you that's going to make sure you get where you want to be. So that way you can help them get where they want to be. Yeah. That's all I got for y'all. This is My Incredible Thought. Artificial Conversations. We out.
Peace, y'all.